I hope that doesn't happen.
Oh yeah, that was terrible to hear.
Oh, here comes Gary.
Yay! Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay! Welcome. Oh, hang on a second.
Yo.
Good to hear you again.
Yeah, I think I got more sleep today than I did yesterday.
Okay.
That's good.
You didn't snore it.
Look at that picture.
Yeah.
I love that drawing. Is that the Manganiello drawing?
That is St. Cargoth by the Manganiello.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's cool.
Group. Yeah, they also have a drawing of all the Death Knights that I want to get a poster of.
Oh wow.
That is awesome. I haven't seen that one before.
Oh, I'll put the link in.
Please do, because I'm like, wow, that is awesome.
I'm actually a little worried that they may run out of stock or something, and then I'll never be able to get it.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm really tempted to drop him a note, but I feel like it'd be too geeky to do so. But
tell them that you deserve what you invented him.
well, I didn't invent him, but
okay.
But
well, kind of. Almost. Yeah.
But the whole backstory that he used in his ad is what I wrote, and then he also took the other 13 that I did invent and put them on the T-shirt.
It sounds echoey.
Okay. See?
That's all right. So I gotta. All right. Let me try something here.
Jay in trouble.
It could be because of the setup.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec.
Okay. Jay is agitated about the stream and all that.
It's too bad.
Okay, Jay, I'm resub.
That might be the drama.
No.
No, it's Gary. Hold on 1 sec.
You've done something, Gary. You screwed up something serious.
No. I knew I did everything too fast, too quick.
All right. So how is it now? How's it now?
Oh my
We
God,
got
look at that
reverb.
great shot in the background.
Yeah. That's the other end. That's like that. That's where you can. That's where I stack up all the Dwarven Forge and stuff back there, and all the sponsored giveaway stuff is on that table. How's that? Is it? How's it now?
It looks good.
Is it look? How's it sound?
It looked good before too. I don't know what the drama was, but it looks good.
Looks good. Sounds good. It sound good. All right. I just want to make sure there's no reverb on Twitch.
It sounds.
Let me make sure I don't have something to open. I shouldn't. Hey, what's up, Mike? Okay, cool.
I did have to mute the other window, so that probably.
Oh, okay. All right. So first ever Greyhawk After Dark chat. So I'm down here in the basement because I need to be down here 7 o'clock Central tomorrow to start. So I'm going to be getting up bright and early tomorrow morning to play Hard in the Hools with Chad Johannes, who is Vamp Wickman, George Piatoni, who's Lex Fire, Steve Fritzma, John D. Zizik, which is John D., Robert Krapanuki, sorry, Robert, that's Phantom, Jim Vaughn, which is Jimmy V, and Alex Stabinsky, which is Antiquitous. So there you go. So I'll be back down here. So this is not a rerun. No,
Exactly.
this is
We are live. So
we're live. We're gonna so we got and I think Casey's coming on too. So we're gonna talk about the. Oh my gosh, this is only day one, Bent.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is day one.
Live. Yep.
Yeah. We wanted to recap the day one and just have a little fun and just chat and BS a little bit.
Yep.
So I'm down in the basement here. Tomorrow night I'll be upstairs, and Saturday night I will be back in the basement because I have the Sunday game. So just had to be down here. So Gary, what did you thought of day one so far, man?
Well, I only caught the DM's roundtable.
Oh, okay.
And that was a lot of fun. A lot of people, a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Lots of good tips.
I thought that, and honestly, it was the best one we've ever had. I thought it was.
I agree. Yeah, I've seen all of them now, and I think that was the best.
That's good to hear.
It's a lot of fun, and it's good to hear too.
I think the next one will be the best too, because I think every time you do it, you get better at asking the questions. People get better at formulating their answers. So I think it's
well, that's good to know. Just that we're trying some things here, and I know we're gonna have like a small amount of viewers on this tonight, but that's okay.
Yeah, but we got
It
a
don't
perfect
matter.
question. We got a perfect question in chat already. What's there to do at GaryCon for someone who isn't playing?
Oh, okay. Who asked that? Oh, Hager. So, all right. So, once again, if you like watching all the streams, right, and you're not playing, I mean, the schedule is packed. So, there's so much you can do and watch. There's 4 channels, right? You got all 4 channels running right now, and you have tomorrow. I'm DMing in the morning, and you can watch that, and you can also Anna's event is tomorrow night, and that's on Lord Gazumba's too as well. Everyone,
I'm definitely not missing that.
no, I mean Anna's going to be sharing some new stuff here. Let me get to this. So let me go to Anna. So here, yeah. So that's tomorrow night. It's at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. It's going to be on Lord Gazumba, right where we are now, because there just wasn't any room in the schedule the way it was working out.
We
So
got
what's up,
booted
Michael?
out of the official schedule from GaryCon, but we run it as an event anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. We have to do it that way. So and it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. And it's not a big deal. Bright and early game tomorrow. You're right, George. You're in playing Fion. So, we got a lot
I'm
of...
looking forward to that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm excited, too. I'm really excited about it, and that'll be in 2 parts. Hey, Kayla, what's up? So, glad you could hop back on.
That was awesome.
You got a big part of day 1 there, Kayla, and that was fantastic. So, but yeah, there's a lot of great things you can do for GaryCon. I decided that all the cheers I didn't expect to get that we got during the DM's roundtable, I will convert them into special hero points for the group tomorrow. All right, so it looks like at least, if I count correctly, I think either 4 or 5 special hero points for the group tomorrow. So that's a good thing, to start us off. So and that's cool. Look at us, we're even getting follows sitting there. Thank you. That's really cool. And thanks, Hager. Thank you for the sub there. It's been such I'm exhausted, right? I mean, I started, Mike Disney, started an hour early.
Yeah.
So Mike came on an hour before I even expected him to. I knew he was going to go early, but he went an hour before that.
Yeah, I think I was up 6 o'clock and had breakfast at the computer, and then you were already up.
Yeah, we're already on for a whole hour. Yeah,
but that's Pacific. I'm on the West Coast, so
yeah, we were already on like an entire hour. I gotta keep on looking up at the screen for Casey. Yeah. So as you can tell, I'm relaxing back here. I even did a shirt change.
But realize that we will look like Sun Cargo on Sunday night. So yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
So so far so good. No issues. Things are going well. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Drow, I love it. Drow 007, and thank you, Kayla. What a cool name. Yeah, my brain is fried. At least I'm gonna get. So if we're on for an hour, right, and we get done around 1 a.m. Eastern, I get a good 5.5 hours sleep. That's more than enough.
Yeah.
Assuming I can fall right to sleep. So is the best place for the schedule still the Discord. Gary pinned them, so in Cannon Fire they're all pinned up there. So we can talk about that. Let me pull up day 2. All right, let's pull up what's going on tomorrow. That's a good thing. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about this.
Yes, we get that. Look at that.
All right, so day 2 tomorrow. This is what's on Greyhawk Con. Most of it. Not all of it, but this is what's going on. So I'm on 7 o'clock. This is all Central, so it's 8 Eastern. 7 Central, Horror in the Hools, and I got 5 hours. I have an extra hour, which is good for that adventure because it tends to drag out a little bit with combat sometimes. So I can manage 5 hours, no problem. Not at this point, man, Tim. I need to get some sleep after this. So if I do coffee now, I'm done. I'm burnt, right? So. And then we got a great game with Stella Luna, Rise of the Serpent, and that has to do with Charybdis, by the way. She's put Charybdis into it, which is really cool.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
They don't shy away from the big guns in adventures here.
Yeah, why not? I mean, there's Casey. So Kayla did some Sul deities to honor Len, and Stella's doing Charybdis tomorrow morning, and that's 4 hours, and then 4 o'clock we have Working with Gary Gygax by Stephen Chenault, and that's a 2-hour stream from 4 to 6 Central.
Yep.
And then Anna's Maps, which is on at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, and that's back here on Lord Gazumba because it doesn't fit. All right, and then Carlos is the 9.
Anna, are you going to run an hour or more?
2 hours.
That's why it doesn't fit.
Oh, the overlaps.
That's why. Yeah, we weren't allowed to. They don't let us do overlaps. So there's going to be a dead hour there, which I don't like. But I'm not. I was really thinking about, should I put it in Gary Con Greyhawk, not tell anyone, and leave? You know what I mean? And I'm still.
I can always babble another hour if there's a dead hour. We can fill it.
No. There won't be a dead hour for us, but there'll be a dead hour for Gary Con Greyhawk. So I gotta.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe I may just say we're going to be on that for an hour and then dual stream it and just end one of the two streams.
Yeah, we can kind of start off a little bit and then get them in. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what we may do tomorrow.
Definitely.
And then Carlos is the 9, which is that great new adventure, which that was the first event that sold out. And then we're back here after Dark Chat, and Armin does his second part. So Armin's like it's like in the middle of the day for him, so it's no big deal. So in New Zealand, it's so he's running those 2 days for late night till about 5 or 6. Whenever he gets done each night. Because if you're up at 5 a.m., then you're crazier than me or Tim or anyone else. So it's a good question. Yes, so Yes, there's some late night content here, and Armin's running OBS for the first time, so that was a little bit of a challenge. I didn't realize he was running that. Twitch has its own broadcast software.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, it's in the beta, but you can't use another stream key. You can only use your own. You can't. So he couldn't use the Gary Con Greyhawk stream key, and I'm like, what the heck is this? Crazy.
They want to have it easy so that they don't.
Yeah, so.
Screw up others.
Yep. They started. Hey, Dorgan, you missed the first 2 hours of Horror in the Holes. No big deal, right? I mean, So.
It will be recorded, right?
It will be recorded. Yeah. So here.
Just read the first half of the book if you.
No cheating, man. No cheating. So Casey, you got 2 of your 3 games filled now.
It does look like Saturday and Sunday morning. Saturday night, Sunday morning.
That's cool.
Are now filled. I did have
What's
a
up,
guy
Greg?
who had double booked for Friday and Saturday, thinking they were different adventures. So I just had to explain that to him.
Oh,
Friday
okay.
has a ton of slots open.
Cool.
Well, not cool because that's less than 24 hours away.
Well, we need to fill them. Yeah.
We tried. So I haven't looked at the schedule. I've been too busy. Did I'm assuming Jonathan Dawes' first game's going off in Dickerus's? Does anyone know?
Oh, I haven't looked.
One of them looks pretty good.
Yeah, the second one.
Four players, yeah.
Okay, all right. That's good to hear. So, and I know that, didn't Amy Crittenden's go off today? Right? Was anyone in the fountain? I thought someone told me they were running the fountain. And that's Amy's. So, send some messages.
Yeah, it's a shame those Discord adventures aren't recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is an issue, unfortunately. But I'm not sure if the technology is there yet or not. Yeah, that floating disc is gone. I'm so glad. I am so glad Tim never tried that on me. So Matt, Great Babe, did the floating disc as an interference on Knowles and stuff, and that's just Hey, great abuse of a spell. I give you an E for effort for that, but my God, my ears would have popped off my head.
How is one floating disc going to slow down more than 1 month?
It doesn't matter if it slows down 1. It's enough.
They could just walk around it, right?
Yeah, well, he's using it though to interfere with it and knock it over
you
and
would
stuff.
just fumble over it.
Yeah, I just hey, we don't
that's
even need to discuss what the why. It's just that that's why. See, now you are all understanding why I have. And I'm going to put 8 of them in. Why I have this for Tim and these kind of instances is the no, just no emote, and that's why.
It's just a low-level spell. It's just ignore it. Just run over it.
Exactly, it's a
whatever.
first level.
Meaning it's
right.
That's not going to ruin.
Look at that. We're talking about it still to
Yeah.
this day. So yeah,
I would not.
The no, just no is there for a reason. So you know,
Yeah.
but getting a lot of people last night said they loved the show last night, Gary. So that was awesome, right?
Yeah, that was a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
Had a
one.
lot of people really liked the Isle of Dread show, and if you haven't gotten the download piece for it, it's still available.
Yeah,
Give
us a few weeks, and we'll have a really polished version that can be uploaded to a print-on-demand service.
No, that is awesome.
Ooh.
That is awesome. Very exciting stuff. That we're getting there with a lot of cool things and a lot of great planning, and it's exciting. So here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull this down.
I'm using the Casey Brown exception for this. This is a comment. It's a commentary on the Isle of Dread.
Yeah.
Therefore,
Therefore, he's not going to get
intellectual
banged.
property.
Yeah, in case you launched a trend here, so you,
Like 9 years later,
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that launching.
Oh yes, you launched a trend.
But see, I guess I put Gary's name in my book, so maybe if I got sued, I could say no.
Did they lose again,
Gary
Heiger?
guy, right? So
Yeah.
Gary could put my name in his book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It was this Casey guy.
I'm gonna put something in there that says Casey Brown told me this would be okay.
Gave me legal.
Refer
For the
your legal
public,
team
I
to
have
Casey
never
Brown.
given anyone legal advice ever. My roommate Britt Fry, who had a law degree,
Oh my God, they lost 8-3. How the hell does that happen? Oh my God, that's brutal. Sorry, we're talking hockey. Oh my God,
8-3.
man.
That's a baseball. That's
Yeah,
not hockey.
well, that's
Play some
pathetic.
damn defense, Penguins or whoever.
Yeah, wow. So, all right. I'm gonna take. I have a camera. I'm gonna do a little walk here and show you how about we do that for a sec. Sound
Yeah.
good? Okay.
I just want to say that
Go for
the
it.
show that I forgot the name of the game that was on just before we started. They had the coolest looking players I've seen in a long.
Oh, Fable 42. They're still on.
Exactly. Yeah, those players were awesome looking. They had makeup on, ears, and
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They were awesome looking, real tough looking. That was.
Could you
fantastic.
imagine Walt and Bill and Tim and Tom?
Yeah,
Tim would,
I
Tim would.
felt like
Tim.
our crew, we were lagging behind, like 4 decades behind. I felt like they were so cool looking.
So note this: we have like 50-some people on here now, and I bet you a lot of people are watching both. There's 148 people in GaryCon Greyhawk. I'm really worried that they're going to be pissed off at us.
Okay.
No, I'm dead
Have
serious.
you been keeping an eye on all the other great?
Oh yeah. With the exception of Satine jumping ahead of John for a little bit there when she first came on, we've been the top stream all
She's a
day.
huge
That's
name,
good. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But so are Jay. Yeah. So is Jay.
right? Josh said I had to be nice, so.
what? Josh said you had to be nice. No, here was the funny thing. Did you all see this? So when John first came on, when Blue Box first came on today, this was a funny moment. And I think it was Jimmy Duffy or KC. I don't know. One of them was on the GaryCon Greyhawk mod, and they were quoting Hamilton, right, the play or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they said horror or something like that, and they said PG-13 please. And he was they were quoting like the lines from it. I found that pretty funny because there are at least,
The mod didn't catch the reference clearly.
there are at least dirty-mouthed people on John's stream. John is very clean, and John was going to come on tonight, but he's exhausted. He's going to come on the next 2 nights too. So yeah. Hey, this is like some guessing. I'm going to give him.
That was a crazy crit.
Exactly.
What was it? His half ogre
Yeah.
rolled a crit. They're doing what, 3rd edition with modifications and using Tim's crit table.
Oh my God, it's
He
disgusting.
got 106% or something because he gets to add it.
Yeah.
I was working and I had it on in the background and I started laughing when I heard Tim's crazy.
Yeah, it was like the first roll of the game. But you're right, Dork. So this is what this is. That Anna and I came up with this idea, and we had it, and then they're like, we don't. you don't want that in TTE. So I was like, all right, fine. I'm just pulling it. I'll just do it myself on my own channel after. I don't care. So, yeah, that's all it is. We're just hanging out here chatting. You know how many times, and Gary and Casey and Anna all verify this. Do you know how many times we could have an entire show after we go off the show?
Oh yeah,
On a talk show?
Times, like a whole hour talking about
We're
fun stuff.
on Zoom like an hour afterwards, just BSing and talking stuff like this. So I've thought, let's just turn that into something that we could just chat up with. And
Sometimes
people...
Jay, you forgot to turn off the broadcast.
Yeah, something. Yeah,
And
once in a
some
blue
cool
moon.
episodes
I'm always
have
like,
actually
Jay, are
gone
we
on
off
air,
the
so
air?
to speak. So
Yeah.
if you look back, you can
Yeah.
probably find them somewhere.
So, but you know,
Well, that night that Carlos was on the stream and showed us his work.
oh,
Oh,
that would have been a
that
great
was so
show, but that
cool.
wouldn't have been good for
Be
what
waiting
Carlos was doing.
for him to
Yeah.
show that in public. Yes.
Yeah, so right now this show is what we are. Thank you, everyone. This show is higher now than every other GaryCon channel except our own.
Have you picked all the other numbers for the day?
I'm just right now in viewers currently. So
Jay, we could double these numbers right now if we pulled out some dice, put Garn on that table, and we started killing.
oh
things.
my
Garn
gosh!
Garn
See,
needs like 34,000 experience.
there ain't no Garn right here. You don't see Garn. You see halflings and swamp, right? So you're not going to see Garn right here. But I know what you're saying. So Casey tried to weasel his way in the game last Thursday.
Yeah,
That was funny.
dude.
Hey, I got nothing going on.
Garn always needs to be weaseled in the game here.
My wife had book club Thursday night, so I was like, "Hey Jay, what's Garn doing right now?"
All right, so there you go, Gary. That's down the hallway the other way.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so
Yeah.
and you can't. Let me see how far I can move this.
That is impressive. That basement
Ludicrous.
is
I have
awesome.
been down there.
Yep, me too. It's
All right.
it's awesome.
So you
There
got
are a lot of game stores that
Now,
list.
are those built in or are those bookcases?
this. I own IKEA stock,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
so
this all right. So look, that's all IKEA bookshelves I built myself. So I'm not
Oh my
completely
God,
an
your
idiot.
fingers must be Allen wrenched.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
All the
You worn
way.
out 5 of them.
Yeah, they're all IKEAs over. You know. So trying to get a little more slack here.
Sweden loves you after this. Yeah.
So this shelving over here is where most of the painted PC minis are on those shelves right there.
Mm-hmm.
This table's my like close prep table, so the joust stuff's on there right now. There's where all the minis are down at the very end. What's that, Gary?
Show us the joust table.
I can't get the camera any closer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The joust table will be here. This is the horn and the hole setup. So I had it up when I took those pictures. This was here, and I set it so half the look. Altamira's still up, right? So I got Altamira up on the table, so that's half, and the other half was the joust. So if you take a look here, and let me just throw this up here real quick. See, I knew this would be good discussion, right? With all this stuff here. Joust.
Yeah, I just bought a house in February, Gary, and this house I'm in has a 19 by 17.
Oh, wow.
Approximately maybe the area that Jay's table is out of his hole. Maybe smaller than that. So I'm like trying to figure out, can I do a mini me version?
This is what we did, Charles. I knew we were going to run a little longer, so we just started a little earlier, and we're just BSing, so, you know. That's it. We're just BSing now. How big's a gaming table? All right, good question. So, all right, note that I always take prep pictures, if you ever noticed. So notice the town's the same, and the overlay's a little different. I put it up, took the pictures, and I just moved it over there, and now it's up. And now, so this is here, and notice this underlay is swamp. That's a swamp underlay. That's one of my newer ones. Let's see how far I can go. So these normally are over there. See behind the table, there's more. So
Are those bought or are those painted by somebody?
What these? No. All right. So here, let's. That's a good question. All right. So this is neoprene rubber, just like a mouse pad. Okay. Mm-hmm. There you go. 2 sides. That's the desert side and side. These are very durable. These are Warzone Studios. It's actually a Russian company, but you can buy them on Amazon. I love the double-sided ones for different types of use. So there you go. It's just all it is. Just a mat. It's a big mouse pad, basically. Now, if Canadian Patrick's on, he'd be excited. The other one, you see this other one here? This is brand new. So this one I just got for my birthday. Some birthday money I spent. It is a desert one. Now, I want to show you all this because I know people have been asking me to do a BattleTech stream. The other side. It's all city. With the proper size and all. So we may do it's perfect for a BattleTech game. Let's see if I can show it. I'm trying. Angles, yeah. So it's all an underlayment there with roads and stuff on it. So there you go on that one.
I'd love to be able to get Anna's map on one of those big.
Oh my gosh! On a neoprene mat, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I have my feelers out. I'm just trying to find the right print partner that can pull that off. But I have some feelers out. So we'll see if something can come out of it.
Normally these aren't here because my guys would be walking on them, but I need them here just so I can move stuff around. So that's why they're there for now. But
Is that the same company for the ones I got? The one I got?
No, the one you got is Stratagem. And Stratagem only makes the two, right? This is actually not a double-sided. See? It's black. This one's Frontline. This is Frontline Gaming. And Frontline Gaming's like out of California, I think. But I really like this mat. So this is a good one. If you look back there and you can see the one that's white, that's the winter mat. That's a Stratagem as well, all the way behind the table.
Gotcha.
So I got them all stacked there normally. So, yeah.
Sorry, I disappeared for a second to open my blinds because.
Hey, Gil, what's up, man? Yeah, this is we're doing some After Dark tonight and just hanging out. It's all it is hanging out. So someone asked how big the table is. Table is 8 foot by 8 foot. Now, does anyone know what phenolic board is? Phenolic board is what
It probably comes in 4x8 sheets, I'm guessing.
Well, it comes in multiple sizes. Phenolic board is what they make toilet partitions out of. See
yeah.
Okay, with the black core. Okay, see that? So this is like 200 to 300 pieces of pressure laminate. My company is a laminate company. I got these in like 1994 or 5. I can't remember. And phenolic? PHENOLIC. You ever heard of phenolic straight edge? It's kind of like
in the racing world. There's things called phenolic spacers, which
that's probably it too. I mean, it's just
a composite material they use between metal parts to stop spreading in a race car.
Troy, don't start that. Yeah, I kind of said that.
It sits on top of a V8. My side hobby is racing car stuff.
Yeah. So it's 2 4x8s of that. This stuff will stop a bullet, right? I mean, it's really crazy because it's such high pressure laminate. It's used in a lot of commercial applications, and I got this years ago. And the funny thing is, as Casey and Anna, who've been here, know, it's green on one side. Well, I knew this is a good story. I knew my company would fuck up the order, right? Because So I ordered green on one side. I ordered laminate with a desert color on the other side on both. And they didn't do it. They put them green on both sides. And I'm like, I don't want, it's wrong. And my boss at the time goes, I'll sell it to you for 25% of what you should be paying it for because we can't do anything with it. I'm like, okay.
You knew they would mess it up.
Yeah. So
yeah. So it it doesn't warp really. It doesn't, it's not like you can make great tables out of plywood, right? Or MDF. And then put something over top of them. But this stuff was so good. Now, remember, I never used to use underlays, and everyone would go, oh, why are you playing in a swamp area? Because look at the color. The color's like a lichen green. Yeah. So back in the day, you'll see some of our old pictures. I didn't have these I didn't use the underlays. So, hey, Michael's been here too. Zudrak's been here a couple times. So, yeah.
That looks like Bilbo's.
I was going to say Hobby Tom.
All right, so this is a brand new piece. This is a custom build. So this doesn't appear in the Horror in the Holes, the book, but whenever we add new terrain, I'm going to put it into what we're playing with, right? So this is Horror in the Hole. This is Bill made this Hobbit hole. It's a custom craft. It's not a 3D print. Look, he's even got a back entrance. Now that wood pile's a 3D print that went with it, but everything else he built by hand, right? So I'm gonna put it into the scenery here, and that is all. That's brand new piece. I haven't used it yet, and this is the first time I use it. Now these are 3D prints from Infinite Dimensions. So Mike Saxton. I mean, I just love the detail on these pieces. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
You know. Now Bill adds the other pieces. Bill really does a great job in adding. This is another really cool. I think this one's I think that's Infinite. That one's a Gamescape piece. This one. Then you got your road here. You got your road coming in. That's all 3D print, right? And then these are old Hobbit. I got these I think on eBay like 15, 20 years ago. These, and you got your swamp pieces that Bill's built. Got your trees. Bill built this from hand. Your large trees, and then you get your setup for Hard and Holes part one at the beginning, and this is the Dun Mounds, and this is the adventure. So we're set up and ready to go for tomorrow. Got all my got my laptop and my figures back here, and the dice, and
your wrong button set up.
And the wrong buttons to hit right there. Right there's the setup.
Awesome. Yep.
Yeah. So, Casey's coming back in. I didn't realize Casey was frozen. Hold on one sec.
Okay.
Did you guys realize Casey was frozen?
No.
I thought he was staring intently.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I think it was like me. It was
All right, hopefully
we had clones of Casey.
There we go.
Exactly.
That was hysterical.
Yourself.
That's like an Eric Mona plot.
Yeah.
What's up there? What's up there, Josh? Day one going okay, Josh? So So note that half the table is Altamira still, right? That's the Altamira table. And then half the table is Hard and Holes because I cannot set that up. That setup took a long time, right? So you got, and do you remember when we did the Falcon, Casey and Anna, when you were
absolutely
for the fundraiser? So the whole area of the street, for the most part, is the same, but it's got enhancements of terrain. Like we got the better street now, right? We got the better 3D print street, you know. We got, we got our building. We got this is the Tower of Alana, right? And that is Swain, Marco's character's tower.
Yeah,
it's got the hour fletching. This is from Stellarian Games. This is one of the first pieces I ever bought. That's like 15 years old now at the point. I think it's either 15 or 20 years old.
You should have shown that to Stefan. Is it Stephen or Stefan?
Stefan Picorni. Yeah, that's a build. And then you got all these, and this is all Metro Building Authority running the entire length all the way down to the end, which is a Gamescape piece and an Infinite Dimensions piece at the end. But it's all Metro Building Authority running down here. You got a nice market area, and remember this market area here is the only person grandfathered in who was here before Altamira existed, and that's that right there. That old guy, that's Hoops. And Hoops is the one that had the fruit stand with who sold kumquats.
Kumquats.
You like that, Gary? Kumquats are now.
This is like a Universal Studios tour.
Is it? So kumquats have been canonized by me in Greyhawk. So there you go. I can if I lay claim to one thing.
In our next book.
Yeah, so if I lay claim to one thing that I when I die, you can say he put kumquats in Greyhawk. So
where are your stimulants, Jay? Where's all the soda? Where's all the coffee for tomorrow?
Coffee's upstairs, right? This is the basement. So
there's no beer fridge.
Is there a mini fridge down there?
No. No, right above me is the kitchen, right?
No,
so there's no bathroom down here either. So
no wet bar.
No. I don't drink anymore. I don't drink. I drink water, seltzer, and black coffee. That's it. Ever since I'm down 53 pounds, man. So, JS2 coming soon for a few kumquats more. That's an awesome idea, Mike.
Yeah.
Don't even tempt me. I may even do that.
You can't ever tell someone that's a great idea because now you have to give them credit and money.
Yeah.
So I got an idea. Everyone sit tight.
Okay.
Oh, you can see me walking.
That's a long
It is.
walk.
It's really cool.
Same room.
So
Yeah,
look,
it's a long walk.
For everyone who is being cool and hanging out tonight, let's give away another King's Coffer from Stratagem tonight. How's that sound? All right. Yeah, you like that? All right. We're going to give away another King Coffer from Stratagem. This is $40 on. This is $40 on Amazon. Give me a second. Hopefully, I don't crash the stream. I could though. You never know. So, I don't. Oh my God! I don't even have stream
I
racks
can
open.
too. I've crashed.
Wait, I haven't even. Guys, give me a second to get the drawing up here.
I've been on a roll.
Let's make this a little fun here.
Stuff from the Miniature Building Authority that I ordered with the gift certificates I won a couple weeks ago. I got some cool minis from them. I got
you did? That's awesome.
I needed a goat mini, right? Who knows? I got a pig mini from the Miniature Building Authority, and then I used my Troll Lords certificate that I'd won and got me some of their 5e stuff.
That's awesome, dude.
So, pays to play.
Very, very cool. So let me get out to let me get all the combat. Let me just change this up real quick.
Doing that.
I got all right. So
my copy, y'all can see.
There you go.
Very
Yeah,
nice
but
handwriting.
it's not signed by me though. Your copy.
No, that's true. But his handwriting is really nice. Now you say that here. Those of you who got signed copies of my book, my handwriting is crap. I know it.
I'm not on I'm not on a diet at all. So, I'm not on a diet type. I don't eat. I cut out sugar and I try and cut out sodium as much as I could, and I just don't eat junk anymore. And I work out every day now. So, that was it.
I'm proud of you, and quite frankly, I need to do it as well. So, motivation.
Absolutely. All right, let me.
Because I have my rum and.
All right, I'm gonna make this.
The Black Knight has a question. Were there no couple of former Miss New Jersey that could have moved the minis on Saturday in swimsuits?
So
I guess that's kind of not really going with the times anymore, but yeah.
You can do both.
They're unemployed, so I think that you can probably pull that off nowadays, but a lot easier because they're not employed doing a whole bunch of stuff they used to. So.
Well, here's the
thing. You
thing.
had both genders, right? And it'd be okay.
Yeah.
Or like those Price is Right models would just go like this with their hands.
Look, I dabble in a drink once a month, maybe a glass of wine or something like that, but that's it. You know, it should. There you go. All right, I'm giving away one set. All right, tonight. Look at that. With all these people on, we'll give away one set. Why not? Stratagem is kind enough to give me all these. Right, oh my gosh, my battery's running low. Hold on one second. Uh-oh.
Jay, you're just...
What?
I'm bouncing around tonight.
Oh, yeah. Still...
There we go.
He's streaming in a few hours. I mean, I can't believe it.
You know, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
So, we're going to give this away, and what are questions everyone have, or comments? So far, so good. What a great stream, huh? What a great day so far. Day one. How he's been doing.
Yeah. Started off with Mike. I had him on in the background while working. That's kind of the story of my day, having people on in the background.
Yeah, that's cool.
That skeleton mini, I feel like I've seen that on Reaper's website, right?
Yeah, it was so cool.
It is. It's a Reaper Bones.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
So
that hand and the bump, that was kind of awesome.
Here, let me show
that
you.
looked so cool.
So
I think I even might own a unpainted one
okay.
that I bought.
Yeah.
So here is Mike's Holly, you know, the head of the Dark Brotherhood of my campaign, okay? That he custom painted for us a while back, and I brought her into an adventure, and great, my laptop just went off. That had the stream going on it. That's
Looks
weird.
good.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I just lost everyone.
Okay.
We're all here still.
Yeah, we're still here.
Yeah,
That's what just happened to me.
Yeah, let me just make sure that this is sorry.
Just don't
See,
crash
it's always
the drawing.
something. It's always, is that plugged in working?
I think this is the second time Jay had gone off the being stressed and run around and not seem to be able to contact anyone. And
Oh no.
Gary and me, we had a kind of looking at